Hey guys, Greg with the Fix My Bleep channel. On this video I've got some solar garden path lights by XMCosy. These things look like they're going to be really cool. It comes in a box of 6. I'm going to go over the setup, the installation, all the positive points, anything that might be a drawback. Let's get right into this. Alright you guys, so here's a little bit better look at the box by XMCosy. These are the solar garden or path lights. Let's take a look at that. This is the unboxing portion of the video. I'll go ahead and open these up and let's take a look. I'm excited to see what these look like. Very well packaged too. There are your lights, little instruction manual, 6-pack solar pathway light manual, shows you your quick assembly, product specifications, replacing the battery, first time use and care manual right there. And that's everything in the box. Alright, so before installing these lights, you'll want to take the tops of them, give it a turn counterclockwise, just a quick little turn. Pull the glass off of that. There's your LED filament right in the center. LED filament. You'll notice your battery compartment is right here. Battery is already installed. It's got a little rechargeable battery right there. Nothing you need to do with that. It's already there and installed, just showing you that. Now they do come shipped with a switch in the off position, so you'll want to be sure and move the switch over to your low or your high, depending on the intensity that you want these lights set at. And once you've turned your switch to the desired setting, be sure and just put your glass cover back on, set it in there, and just give it a turn back over, and you're ready to finish setting these up. Alright you guys, so to finish, the setup for these lights is very simple. So you take your light base right here, 6 light bases, 6 lights. At the end of the base, you'll notice it's got this cap. You pull the cap out, and that's where your spike is right there. Turn the spike over, you insert it into the base. Goes all the way in until it stops. That's the bottom of your base now. Take the other end of the base, you push that down onto the top of your light till that stops. That's all the way down. That light is ready to go to be installed outside. And just remember, like I said earlier, be sure and turn your little switch on inside the light, and that light's good to go. That's all there is to it. Super simple setup and install. Okay, time to go install these solar LED path and garden lights right now. Alright you guys, tools required for the solar garden lights LED project to get these installed. Pretty straight up. Obviously a cold Monster energy drink, a tape measure, a metal rod if you've got some hard clay or soil or going through gravel, a hammer is required for the rod, and a little shovel might be needed. So there you have it. Okay guys, there's a look at the house before I install these solar LED path and garden lights. Just a quick look. Alright you guys, so there are the solar path and LED garden lights all installed in daytime. We're going to come back out at night and see how they look. It's now after dark. Here's how these XMCosy garden and pathway lights look. They're all lit up. This is the brightest setting. I'm going to go closer and take a better look at these lights. So one thing you guys will want to note, those two lights I have right there by my pillars, if you put them too close to really bright outdoor lights, then they're not going to turn on. So I will have to move those two lights so that you see right in the middle of the frame there. Because when I turn on those pillar lights, those two lights will shut off. So just FYI, you guys. Let me demonstrate. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit closer look at these lawn and garden path lights by XMCosy. A little bit better look at this. Look at that spiral light that it kind of throws off. That is on the brightest setting. I turn these down to the dim setting just so that you can get an idea. Okay, let's go to the dim setting and see what they look like. Alright, so by comparison, the one on the right is on the dim setting, the one on the left is on the brighter setting. That's a little bit hard to tell. So that's the brighter setting. It's the dimmer setting. Alright you guys, so take just a second, be sure and hit the like button and subscribe because it really helps me out. Alright, let's go over some of the positive or strong points of the XMCosy garden and pathway lights right now. Alright, strong point number 1, solar powered. Strong point number 2, 2 brightness modes, 10 lumens or 25 lumens. Strong point number 3, long lasting 8 to 12 hours of light and auto on-off function. Strong point number 4, these are LEDs. Strong point 5, great packaging and good clear instructions. Strong point 6, these hold up to the weather. Strong point 7, easy setup and installation as you saw. Strong point number 8, really good quality. So this is glass, not plastic, solid glass. This is metal. Strong point number 9, these are brighter. These have a larger battery capacity and these also have a longer base than similar models out there on the market. And better customer support. Okay, time to follow it up with any negative aspects or possible drawbacks of the XMCosy path and garden lights right now, you guys. The drawbacks of the XMCosy garden and path walkway lights. So first off, one of the drawbacks would be that the spike at the bottom of the base is actually plastic versus a metal spike. So the rest of the product, glass, metal, is excellent quality, but the spike is plastic. So what you want to do is be careful when you push this item into the ground. If you hit a rock, you can break the spike. So what I would recommend in the video, like I used a metal rod to put the hole into the ground. So in other words, it's not really a huge drawback, or if you're putting these out into some grass, you know, wet the grass first, get some water on it, let it soak down a little bit, and then put a hole in there before you attempt to put the spike into some really hard clay or something. Then you'll be just fine. So this isn't so much as a drawback as just something to be aware of. These take a full 6 to 8 hours to charge in direct sunlight. So when you place these, make sure it's not in an area that's going to be shaded like most of the day. That is something to be aware of. Alright, so the verdict on these lights, are they worth the cost? These lights are running $59.99 right now on Amazon. You really do get what you pay for. These are an LED solar light. They take 6 to 8 hours to charge. They have the 2 brightness settings on them. They're metal with glass with metal with the plastic spike on the bottom. So they really look elegant. They put down a nice pattern on your lawn, on your sidewalk, whatever. I'm really happy with them. I really like them. I have literally gone through and read like all of the written reviews that I can find on them on different websites, my own personal experience with them. I really like these lights. So I'm going to go ahead and recommend these lights, you guys. I'm going to give them the 2 thumbs up on this video. I would go ahead and pick these lights up. You're going to be happy with them. The warranty on them is good. The customer service on them is excellent. The positives far outweigh any negatives. I couldn't come up with any serious negatives. Love them. I'm going to go ahead and get a box of these things for my cabin property. There may even be another video on those up there. Who knows? So definitely, if you guys are on the fence about whether you should get these things or not, go ahead and get them. They're good. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Please be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. Check out these other videos I've got going on, and I'll catch you guys later.